Everyone's talking about Dubai South. However, what is actually in the South? What can you buy there? And why has Dubai South become one of the hottest investment areas in the city? Now, the population of Dubai is increasing at a rate that is faster than anywhere else in the world. People want to move here because of the various lifestyle benefits and also the financial benefits they're getting. Now, traditionally, if you look at a map of Dubai, you can see Dubai has always grown from the north, which is around Deira. This was the original city of Dubai, and then has always grown out towards the south in line with the population growth, as all of these people need areas and spaces to live in. Now, this means logically the next step that Dubai is going to grow into is going to be Dubai South. You can see currently, if I draw this line on the map right now, this is where Dubai ends. And then therefore, when all of these new people move into Dubai, it's going to slowly expand out towards where the south is. A lot of people ask me about this sort of area, which I'm showing you on the screen right now, which is the Jebel Ali port, and why Dubai doesn't grow out into this area. And the reason for that is that Jebel Ali port is one of the biggest contributors to Dubai's economy. 25% of the economy of Dubai is from wholesale retail, and a big contributor of that 25% is this area here, which logically means the next area for Dubai to grow out into is going to be Dubai South. I also want to make the point that the airport will completely shut down in DXB and relocate towards where Al Maktoum is, and this will be confirmed by the government, one of the biggest, if not the biggest airport in the world. And there'll be 5 runways there. Now, a lot of people, especially when I speak to people from the UK, they do not understand the value of being close to an airport. In Dubai, it's extremely important because Dubai is very much a transient city. 90% of the population of Dubai is not from Dubai. They are all expats. And also, international trade is one of the biggest contributors, as I mentioned, to Dubai's economy. There are actually currently a lot of ancillary businesses which currently exist next to the current airport, which are now going to be forced to move over to where Dubai South is, which is therefore going to boost the economy of this given area. I think it's also really important to note, and I've mentioned this in previous videos, is that wherever the government invests in Dubai, the land values increase. We've seen this in previous areas and in previous master plans when they've announced their plans for the marina or downtown, and we've seen how property has grown over there. If we just basically replicate that thought process and that mindset towards the south, you'll see there's a massive opportunity putting your money here if you are a long-term investor. Now let's go into each of these components in a bit more detail. Firstly, you have Expo City. Expo City has been announced and confirmed by the government to be the next urban centre of Dubai, following on from the marina and downtown. The government of Dubai has already invested 25 billion dirhams into the community to build it out to what it looks like today. On top of the 25 billion dirhams, the government of Dubai has recently announced another 10 billion dirhams to be invested into the exhibition centre, which will replace the exhibition centre next to DIFC. This will bring 600 international events and a major footfall to Expo City as a result. On top of that as well, they've invested another 10 billion dirhams into the Expo community. This will become a commercial and residential space with sustainability and the environment at the forefront of its design. You can see they're going to be introducing Expo Forest. They're also going to be introducing Grade A commercial space, of which there's currently 135,000 square meters of. And lastly, high-end residential apartments, which are starting from a purchase price of around about 2 million dirhams. Once Expo is all done, there will be 40,000 white-collar employees. And also, it's worth noting, the metro station is already currently operational and live in Expo. Now, we'll come over to Dubai South Residential District, which is a slightly different sort of community to Expo. This is primarily a residential district, which is developed by the master developer called Dubai South. Most of the plots here have been sold off to private developers for them to build whatever buildings they want with a planning permission of 6 floors. They also cannot build brick to brick, so next to each other, they have to be spaced out, so it'll bring a sort of low density apartment feel to this community. You also have the master developer Dubai South building some high-end villas and townhouses in an area called South Bay, which is going to be encompassed by a crystal lagoon. Next, we'll come onto the airport, which you can see is all of this land. This will be the largest airport in the world, And as I mentioned before, we'll replace all operations in DXB. There are currently a lot of ancillary businesses that rely on DXB to operate, and all of these businesses are going to have to move down to Dubai South, which are primarily going to be based around Logistics City, which is the next area that I'm going to come to, which you can see located on the map. Logistics City is primarily going to be a commercial zone and a free zone with not so many residential apartments. They've just launched the recent residential apartments here, which is South Square. Finally, we're going to come to the low density areas, which you have areas such as Emaar South, which is developed by the iconic developer Emaar around a golf course. You then have Discovery Dunes, which again is a golf course community, but high-end villas, very expensive villas at that. You have Azizi Venice, which is going to be built around lagoons, but predominantly you'll find there are going to be residential apartments there. You'll have Bariyatan, which is a Pakistani developer who is building out a townhouse and villa community with apartments. And finally, you have Hayat, which is a master plan which is launching in phases, with them just releasing their last phase not too long ago. If we look at the track record of Dubai and we look at all of these upcoming master plans that have taken place in Dubai, for example, if we look at the middle part of Dubai, 10 years ago, this was viewed as a very, very similar situation as to what is happening with Dubai South now. We're hearing about all of these future master plans, all of these future investment opportunities that you're having. And it's very important now to get in early if you want to experience the maximum capital appreciation as everything gets built upon. You have to remember, as soon as something becomes physical and you can feel it and you can see it, the prices have increased already. And this is what we've seen previously in Dubai, and this is what is going to be happening with Dubai South. The master plan of Dubai South is also to accommodate the fact that you're very, very close to Abu Dhabi. There is very much a goal of the UAE to bridge the gaps between Abu Dhabi and Dubai South. And you mustn't forget there is a whole economy of Abu Dhabi there to rely on. You will find that Dubai is, with it bridging the gap between the two cities, a lot of people will choose to live in Dubai South as they'll want to be close to Dubai, but also very, very close to Abu Dhabi too. If you are interested in learning about Dubai South, please reach out. The prices for the apartments here can start from 1 million dirhams, and the prices for the townhouses here can start from around about 2.6, 2.7 million dirhams, depending on what you buy. I am an off-plan consultant and I do not work for any one of these developers. I do not charge any commission either, and my job is to essentially navigate the property market for my investors and build a long-term relationship with you, so we make sure that we carry on making money for the years to come. If you are interested in learning about my approach and the market of Dubai, or even Dubai South specifically, please reach out. I'll be more than happy to help. And if you enjoyed this content, please like or subscribe, and also hit the notification bell.